Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 79 of Modern Skyblock 3D Parted, a mod pack by Emoziwa Gamer. Okay, so in the last episode, we almost got all of thermal something completed. Wow, thermal expansion. Today, we're going to concentrate on thermal expansion. Enhancement or expansion is it called. So we're going to need some Signalum. Let's grab 4 stacks of Signalum. I think that's much. 4 stacks of Lumium, that's probably too much also. We don't need vibrant alloy nor pulsating. These are two things that have nothing to do. What we need is Enderium. Oh, Enderium is a chicken in the compact machine. So let's just go right now, grab a couple of stacks, and that one is unfortunately in nuggets. So hopefully I won't need that much. And the reason I'm going to grab all of this is that I know that for thermal enhancement, we do need these things. So let's come here and let's see how many stacks we can get of this. Oh, 4. So because I put it in the compacting jar, I've been able to get a bit more than I was expecting. So that's a good start. So now we're going to just drive through the quest, and depending on how fast or slow it goes, we might also do some quest cleanup today. I really want to progress. I'm really ganging up to... Ooh, it's Christmas time. I get a candy cane. Isn't it much? But it's my gift to you. So let's eat that. What does it give me? Regeneration for 4 seconds. Okay, not important. So quests. Let's go into thermal enhancements right here. So it wants us to make the dust, the upgrade kit, and the basic portable storage. So let's start with the dust, and we have to make 4 types of dust. TE has several dusts that can be used for crafting certain item: Pyrotheum, Cryotheum, Aerotheum, and Petrotheum. So let's just search for at thermal and then dust. So the reason it's going to be better if I unlock the stage. Just 1 second. I should unlock the stage, claim, and you know what? While I'm here, let's unlock the stage. And I'm also tired of seeing that one flashing, so let's unlock that stage 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these 3 right here. And then when we're ready to set them up somewhere, I'm going to place them in the proper place. Perfect. So if I go back to E now, aha, all of the dust are unlocked. So Pyrotheum Dust is blaze powder, sulfur dust, and redstone. Cryotheum Dust needs some snowball. So snowball is a problem and not a problem at the same time. Blizz powder we get from Blizz rod. So how would we get Blizz powder though if we didn't have the chicken? So let's approach each of these from the principle that we don't have. So we have blaze powder, we have redstone, and for the sulfur, see, if we were to crush blaze rod, we would get a 50% chance of sulfur. Now that's one type of sulfur. The second type of sulfur we would get from a bee produce or by pulverizing. Same thing here. See, if you pulverize the blaze rod in a pulverizer, there's a 50% chance of getting sulfur. So it's something that we already have a way of getting. Cryotheum dust, well, the snowball, there's 2 ways of getting snowball. We could, well, the most important way is not the centrifugal separator, the glacial precipitator. So this is a machine from thermal expansion that we didn't craft, but that we could craft. But we can also get snowball 2 other ways. One, we get them from the chicken, from the snowball chicken. And the second way is we get them from the combustion of water bottles. So it's something that I have no problem going to grab a stack downstairs. Same thing for the dust. Now, if I come back to the Blizz powder, the Blizz powder you get from the Blizz rod, you get from a bee, you get from pulverizing a Blizz rod, but you also get it from transposing Essence of Knowledge or Liquid XP onto snowballs. So, you know, let's do that. Let's just grab some XP somewhere. Do I have a bucket on me? Nope, I don't have any buckets on me. So let me just find some buckets. You know, this is just a bit too annoying. Let's simplify. Ooh, liquefied coal. I'm going to have to put just a little bit more coal in there so that I get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go and pulverize all that right here. and I just want to be able to take all of this. So if I put all of this in here, I just don't remember how much each one makes. So one gives us, perfect, 100. So while we're waiting for that, I'm going to grab 2 buckets from here, and we're going to go up here, and we should have an experience. Yeah, see, we have experience in this black hole tank. So let's grab 2 buckets of experience. Let's go, whoa, let's go back down here. Ugh, I'm pressing all of the wrong buttons. Perfect. So now that I have this like that, let me just get rid of this. Now we need to go and grab some snowball. So before we do that, let's look at the Aerotheum Dust. We need Niter. So nitrate we get from crushing sand, red sand in this case, or what other way can we get, oh sorry, not this. We can get saltpeter dust from a centrifuge with salt sand. We can get niter from, what's the other one? Nitrate, no, that's nitrate dust. Oh, from sandstone. So it's very easy to get. There's no need to make that one into different matter. Same thing. This one, the Aerotheum Dust, we get by putting liquid XP onto some saltpeter dust. We also get it from Blitz rod. So I'm going to be grabbing a stack of Blizz rod and a stack of Blitz rod, because now that I've shown how to do it, it's easy to obtain. Obsidian, crushed obsidian, and Basalz powder. How do we get Basalz powder? Well, from Basalz rod, or again, by essence of knowledge onto crushed obsidian. So let's crush some obsidian, because the obsidian goes into, there's only 1 stack left here. Okay. They don't go in the Elite Crusher. They go in the Pulverizer, which is right here. So let's do that. Get rid of this. And there seems to be a power... Do I have a power problem again? Oh boy, please tell me I don't have a power problem again. This is getting so annoying. Oh no, it is producing. And it is producing power. So I don't know why this is not powering up. If I go down here, I'm just going to go check my battery right here. Oh no, it's 51 million. So the only thing I can think of is that I'm using so much power in other machines that the power's not getting to that one. Yeah, this is empty. This is empty. This is emptying. This is just honestly kind of weird. This is not taking power. This is not... Oh, let's empty that. This is not taking power. This is not. This is not. Or the only thing I can think of is that I have a wrong setup here. So let's just remove that machine. And is that one set to output? Oh, output. Really? Wow, it just wasn't to output. So I don't even know how they were powered to begin with. That's kind of weird. Anyway, so let's continue what we were doing. So we're crushing some obsidian. That's fine. We're going to go back in here and we're going to grab everything else that we need. I wish I had taken it before. It's part of my list, but I thought I was going to be able to make the first craft without having to come and grab anything. Okay, so let's make some space on my bar. Oh, I need to keep that. And now we need... Which one are these? These are the Blitz rod. Let's grab this. Let's grab 2 stacks of snowball. That's not a lot of snowball. You know what? It's enough. It's enough. Perfect. Now, where's the Blizz rod? I think they're right here. So I need a stack of this and a stack of that. Perfect. What else did I need? I need saltpeter or niter. So 1 stack of niter and sulfur. Where is the sulfur? I'm going to need a way of labeling this if I'm to search things often. Nope. So sulfur, 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 none of those. Is it one of those that I moved and I don't remember moving? Oh no, right here. So these are both sulfur. Perfect. Sulfur, and I have space. Let's just grab 2 more stack of this and we can escape here. So let's get out of here. And we're going to put the obsidian back in its place. Hello. Perfect. So the obsidian I'm going to put in here. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to show you each one that we can make. So if I put a snowball here. Hello? Show recipe. Oh, it's 2. 2 snowball is going to get some essence on it, and that's a slow recipe. While we're waiting for that, can I put this in the elite crushing? Oh, no, that's not something that elite crushes. It does split, but it doesn't. Wow, it looked like there was duplication for a moment there. Okay, let's come back here. How is this going? This is still not finished. I think it's 2 per. Oh no, it's 4 per. Wow. Okay, let's do 32 Blizz rod. Let's come back here while we're waiting. So now we have our first Blitz powder. Blizz powder, sorry. If I put some Niter here, is it 2? Yeah, 2 Niter with Essence. That's going to give me the next thing. Oh, this is full. Okay, this is kind of annoying, but this is my crafting chest. So I'm just going to put all of this in my crafting chest, and then I can come back right here. So these 2 are going to give me a Blitz powder. So Blaze powder, that's easy to get. Cryotheum Dust. The Blizz, we made some with the Fluid Transposer on Snowball. This we made some with the Fluid Transposer on Niter. And this one is Fluid Transposer on Crushed Obsidian. So let's put 2 Crushed Obsidian here. And that shows you every single one that we needed to make. So this is crushed, and it even gave us some more Snowball. Now let's do these, which is quickly, it's 4 per, so it's not like it's a very hard thing to make. And we got our first Basalz powder. For the Blitz, what are they called again? The Blaze powder, you just do it with Blaze rod. So can I put the Blaze rod in the elite crushing at least? No. So nothing goes in here, and I still don't have any enhancement for this machine. So this takes a bit more time than expected. So let's just have it finish. And while we're waiting for it to finish, can I already start? You know what? These I can crush into 2 like that. Really doesn't matter. So let's get this one done first. So the first dust is Pyrotheum Dust, and it's crafted like so. So that's 2 stacks. That's a lot. I didn't need that much, but well, it's done. Now let's come back here, and that's done. Let's start the next rod. And while we're waiting for the next rod, we can already make the next dust. So the next dust is the Cryotheum Dust. And this one, can we make 2 sets of? Yeah, we have enough Snowball for 2 sets. Well, just 1 stack. But you know what? 1 stack is more than enough. We can also make the Petrotheum Dust. That's going to be 1 stack also. And for the Aerotheum, oh god, I hate that name. It's so complicated for me to say as a Frenchie. But let's go back here. We're almost done. I'm just going to wait here for it because I don't want to have to back and forth. And after that, we're going to have each of the dust, and we're going to be able to progress to the next step. So that's 4 more to crush. I think 2 more to crush. 1 more to crush. And now we can empty all of this and make the final dust. So if I come back here, we can make the Petrotheum. Oh no. Oh, I've already made that one. Derp. Okay. So I got to concentrate a little bit more. So that's the Aerotheum Dust. And that's a quest done. So let's come back here. Let's go to Thermal Enhancement and let's grab that quest. And technically, with that quest done, it means that if I go back, I should be able to make the last one that I couldn't hear. The thermal machinery, speeding up by cooling. The thermal mediator uses coolant to speed up adjacent TE machine. So let's just search here for mediator. This one right here. What does it need to craft? I'm missing a redstone servo. Let's make that, and let's make that machine. So technically, my understanding of this machine is that if I put it close to other T machine and I power it and I give it some of these liquids, so either crushed ice or water or gelid cryotheum, which is the best. Look at this one. If I put gelid cryotheum, I get a 60% speed improvement, I believe. And you do that by melting Cryotheum Dust. So that's kind of cool, and that's another quest line fully completed. So let's take a moment to head back to the trophy room and grab that trophy. Perfect. And where did I put the original trophy for that? I put it, no, that's the egg trophy because the chickens are in there. And you know what? I'm just going to put it here for now. Okay. Time to head back to Thermal Enhancement because I really want to enhance those machines. That's the goal of all of this. And just before we do that, one quick thing. The dust. So we didn't look at the usage of the dust. They're used in crafting the enhancement. And if you see, you can also use Pyrotheum Dust to cook any kind of ore without using a machine. That's a very expensive recipe though. I really don't see any need of doing that. And all of those, they can be put to get a liquid. Now that blazing pyrotheum liquid can be used in, it can be used to generate power or to make some orbs or getting some buckets or whatever, but more for the power. So 1 bucket of blazing pyrotheum in a magmatic dynamo is going to give us 2 million RF. In a reactant dynamo, blazing pyrotheum with cryotheum dust, 400,000 RF. But that's 1/10. So 1/10 is 10 times. So if 1 bucket, this is 1/10, 10 times that, 10 times 400,000 is 4 million. So it's double that by basically using, I don't know if it's a whole cryotheum dust, which means it would need 10. So this would be way more expensive. What else could it be used for? It can be used in the thermal generator for 88 UK. Or in just enough reactor to make some power, I'm guessing. But that's about it. Cryotheum dust is a cooling powder. That one you make into gelid cryotheum. And we can use this to make like some crazy flux duct, which transfer infinite RF. So when you use these, they're really big, but they go super ultra fast, like it's crazy. Is there anything else that we can really do with that? Well, in the reactant dynamo, so it's the reversed recipe for the same quantity, and we can use it as a coolant if you remember for the TC machine speed upgrade. Ooh, can also be used for some really weird nuclear craft stuff, so I'm guessing we're going to need that later, or to infuse to make cryotheum cooler for nuclear craft. So once we get to nuclear craft, it's probably going to be more interesting. Also can be used for combustion generator. Kind of weird that we would use a cooling agent for that. The Aerotheum Dust is used in a lot of the augment. It's also used in reactant dynamo for power and also nuclear craft again. And finally, Petrotheum one is kind of the same thing. Make a liquid. Ooh, can make an enchantment book for smashing in the reactant dynamo. And what's the liquid used for? Let's look at the liquid. The liquid is used for power again and some catalyzer, so nothing much. So that's kind of overall the uses for them. We're not going to really use them that much. So now let's do some upgrade kit. Ardent upgrade kits allow you to upgrade your T machine from basic to Ardent tier. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 machine here. Let's see if we can make 8 of each of the kit. So let's come right here and say kit. So first the Ardent upgrade kit. So that's only 2. What's stopping us from making more? Oh, the Invar. Okay, that's not a problem. Invar we have plenty right here. Let's grab 2 stacks of Invar that we're going to throw somewhere in here. And let's try that again. So Ardent upgrade kit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now there are these reinforcement conversion kit. Now the reinforcement conversion kit is the 2 together and those 2 together, those 3 together, or finally those 4 together. So we're going to make some upgrades for each. We need a couple of silver gear. I'm going to make 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I said, I want 8 full kit of each. Although before I do that, I should probably make sure that the quest is detected before I make the next level. So next level is reinforcement upgrade kit. What am I missing again? Hardened tin glass or any kind of hardened glass. So that shouldn't be a problem because that shouldn't be a problem at all because we already have everything that we wanted. Let's just throw that in here for now. Let's make some more of these kit. I should be able to make just 6 more. Come on. Oh, just different material. I hate when it's a different material and doesn't recognize. Now, Signalum, that's 7. What am I missing for my last Signalum? Another Electrum Gear. Let's just make another Electrum Gear, which is going to give me my 8th Signalum. So that's another quest completed. And finally, the Resonant Ender one right here. I need some Lumium gear this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Voila. And we should get all of these. So 8. Now, all of these level are done. I don't want to have to apply these each one at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this super great recipe that makes them into resonant conversion kit. I can go right click, right click, right click, and these automatically transform the machine in the higher grade. Before I put one in this one, I just want to show you. See how there's no augment here that can be put? Once I do this, I now have 4 spot. It's basically 1 per, if I remember. So there's 4 kit, so that's 4. So that's all there is to it, and I don't have any more TE machine. So all the ones that I wanted are upgraded, but that doesn't mean they have any augment in them. So without any augment, they're not faster or better. Let's just look at my personal chest. What did I do with the other augment? Oh, right here. See this fluid fabrication. Remember, we couldn't put it in the machine before. Now we can install it in, and you see now it has the ability to work with fluid. So that's what we needed it for. We also want to put some speed upgrade. Let me just quickly check for the speed augment. How expensive are those? Augment. It's not called speed, unfortunately. It's called processing speed. It's an auxiliary reception coil. So these are gold around these one right here. Let's just make 16 for now. 16. And do I have enough gold to make these 16? No, 12. So I'm just going to grab a bit more gold. Come right back here. And do the rest that I wanted to do. Perfect. And is there any more place in here? The lack of space for stuff is getting annoying. I don't need the green dye. I don't need this. I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup. I don't foresee needing any osmium right now. Let's put this, all of these. Snowball. Anything else I can remove from here. I don't need this one stone brick. I don't need this one stone slab. I don't need any full powder. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. We're just going to go and clean up our inventory a little bit. So, nope, nope, nope. I don't want this liquefied coal bucket. Let's just get rid of it. Perfect. Okay. So now, all of these machines that takes a long time. Well, first of all, the pulverizer. Here's 4 upgrade in the pulverizer. 4 speed upgrade in the magma crucible. 4 speed upgrade right here, and 4 speed upgrade in the infuser. So now all of these machines are going to work way faster than they used to. Let me just give you a sample. If I want to get rid of this essence anyway, so I'm just going to go put this in here, and remember how slow it was before? Now look at this. Progression is way faster. I'm going to let that finish, and let's just claim all of these quests. So this one, back, this one, back, this one, and the 4th one, I'm doing them in reverse order right now, which means we can go to the next quest line. Basic portable storage. So the flux capacitor allows you to carry RF, the set shell items, and the reservoir fluid. So this is a way of carrying some power with us wherever we go, of having more item, and of carrying some liquid. So let's see how each of those are for craft, how hard they are to craft. I don't think there's anything really hard anymore. We have so much of everything. So bag, no. So at thermal, and then we're going to say bag. Stupid French keyboard, or just portable. Nope. What are those called? Satchel. So satchel. Wow, don't know how to write. So a basic satchel, easy to make. So that's one. What are the other things called? Flux, capacitor, and reservoir. So we're gonna go capacitor and reservoir. Oh, unfortunately, I think I have to copy this in each section for this to work. And yeah, perfect. So flux capacitor, very easy to make. I need some sulfur. Really, I'm out of sulfur. Okay, so sulfur, nope. And we're going to be able to upgrade. We always upgrade from the previous one. So don't need anything special for that. Don't need anything special for that. I have that, so that's not a problem. And this one also not a problem. Just want to check quickly that other than sulfur, we're not missing anything else. Servo. Yeah, we should be good for everything else. So let's go back downstairs and grab some sulfur. It's really useful that I have all of this right here because that saves me so much time. The only thing different I would say is that if it was it sulfur or niter? Let's not screw it up. Let's check quickly. We need sulfur. Perfect. The only difference is that everything would take longer. Without the chicken, we showed how to get sulfur. We would just need to crush a lot of sand and we can get everything. It's just a question of how much time every operation would take. So the chicken at this point are really just like an enormous time saver. So let's make a flux capacitor, just one, and let's make a reservoir, just one. I think I need a redstone servo. Perfect. Now let's make the reservoir. And so that's one quest. Detect. Let's clean this loot chest. And basically then it's just the next level. So now we need the same thing but with hardened. So let's do a hardened flux capacitor. Let's do a hardened reservoir. Let's do a hardened satchel. And basically they're just each one of them are just like bigger. I'm going to need, you know what? I don't want to have to play with this. So the satchel here is going to need tin nugget. This one's going to need invar nugget. This one's going to need electrum. This one's going to need signalum. So signalum, electrum, invar, tin. So invar, tin. Oh, not a stack. Tin, signalum, and electrum. So let's find one signalum somewhere. Signalum is orange, really easy to see. So one signalum, and now one electrum. Electrum is a bit harder to see because we have two different looking type of electrum, I believe, right here. So that, now we're going to be able to make all of these into nuggets. So nugget, nugget, more nugget, and yet more nugget, but that will let us make all of the upgrade. So now let's do this, the second, not the second reservoir, the second satchel. And all of these are upgraded, so that's a second quest completed. So let's grab that, back. There seems to be a bug. They're all completed. That's so dumb. Reinforced portable storage. The reinforced capacitor and reservoir have 9 times the capacity the basic one do, and the satchel has one more row than the ardent one. So if we look at this satchel, okay, and we right click to open it, see, 2 rows of 9. Now we're just going to upgrade it again. I really don't know why it completed all of the quest. I find it kind of sad, but we're going to make them anyway because these are really good to have. So now that satchel, if you look at it, 3 row. If you look at this reservoir, it can now hold 90 buckets, and this can hold 9 billion RF. So technically, the second, even though it's already completed, we now really completed it. So now let's do signalum. The capacitor and reservoir now have 16 times, not 9 times, the basic one, and the satchel has one more row again. So we're going to make the signalum one right here, the signalum reservoir right here, and we're going to make the signalum satchel. And I like opening it to show you. Now we have 4 rows. This is now 160 bucket and 16 million RF. That's another quest done. Let's claim that, and let's go to, hello? Sorry, it just didn't update. The resonant capacitor and reservoir have 25 times the capacity the basic ones do. And the sad shell has one more row than the Signalum one. So let's complete those. They're really good to have. So I don't feel that this is a loss of time at all, even though it's already completed. So this, and finally this one. Look at this. 5 rows, just like this personal chest. So now I have 2 times 5 row the capacity for carrying stuff, and I have this that can hold 25 million RF, and this that can hold 250 bucket. So I don't think we have a space problem anymore. You know what? I'm going to use this to put my reward. And this I'm going to use to put my standard stuff. This is food. Now let's get rid of the sulfur. And that's it. Let's go back here. I'm going to put the tool in here. And I'm just going to go and get rid of these nuggets because there's no point in keeping any of these nuggets on me. I can make more if I need more, and I don't want them in the way. And this ardent glass I want to get rid here. Perfect. So what's the next set of things that we want to... Oh, I forgot to claim that one. So the next step is honestly, unfortunately, very useless. It's making these jetpack, and I say they're useless because we already have flight. So there's no way we're going to use those. The leadstone jetpack uses RF to function. It only stores 80 KRF, but uses 32 RF per tick. So what do we need for those jetpack? Let's just go back here and just say jetpack now. Oh, it's not a thermal jetpack. Jetpack. Oh no, it's simply jetpack. Okay. Oh, I kind of forgot about that though. So these jetpack needs every tier of flux capacitor. So we're going to need another one of these flux capacitor. Another one. So one of this means 2 of this, means 3 of this, means 4 of this. So 4 like this. I'm missing lead and redstone. So lead and redstone. Let's just get this off my way. And now let's do 4 of these. We're going to pre-craft 4 of these because we know 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to upgrade them to the second level. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 at the next level. And then on the third level, we need to make 2. That's 1. And that's 2. And we only need 1 on the last level. So let's do 1. Oh, I had to skip a level. I didn't even know about that one. So there's no Signalum jetpack, but we need the Signalum flux capacitor. Okay, so that's done. Now, all of these are going to need these thrusters. And it's 2 per, and we need redstone reception coil in each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they all need, I think, these these innervation dynamo. So I need, oh, not all of them. So I need 2 innervation dynamo. I need 2 magmatic dynamo. I need 2 steam dynamo, and I need 2 reactant dynamo. So that's 8 dynamo. So I'm going to need 8 redstone transmission coil. That's perfectly 8. Perfect. And that's 8. I'm going to need 8 electrum gear. And that's where I start running out of stuff. So let's go grab a stack of electrum down here. You know what? 2 stacks, because I don't want to have to do this back and forth too many times. That's bronze. 1, 2. Perfect. Am I going to need anything else? Let me just check quickly. So this here is lead, so no. This one here is copper, so no. This one, oh. This one here is Invar. And this one here, that's the one that was Electrum. So no problem, we're good now. We should have all the material we need to finish this. That's a lot of back and forth. But it's a lot of easy material. If we were already at index storage. If we had the storage system, this would have been finished a while ago. So I'm going to need another one of those, and let's start making them from the lower level. So we need 2 reactant dynamo, so we need 2 lead gear. Let's make these 2 reactant dynamo. One, oh, what am I missing again? Redstone. Of all things to be missing. I grabbed 3 stacks because I just don't want to have to deal with the problem. So let's come back here and get this. Perfect. So those are the 2 dynamo for that. Now we need the 2 dynamos for that. 1, 2. We need the 2 dynamo for this level. Magmatic. Going to need 2 Invar gear. 1, 2. Let's make the 2 dynamo for this. Oh, we're going to have a... There's another problem to address. It's just one step after another right now. So we have all of the dynamos that we want, and now we're going to go one step at a time. First, we need a leather strap. That's easy. We only need 1 to make the first one. We can't make these because now we need some leadstone flux duct. Let's make 1 set. Let's come right here. And now we should be able to make these 2. 1, 2. And from that, we should be able to make our first jetpack. So the leadstone jetpack is acquired. Let's grab this quest, this loot chest, back, and now it wants us to make the hardened jetpack. So let's go with the hardened jetpack. For the hardened jetpack, we need the hardened thruster, but now we need hardened flux duct. So there's 2 ways of making hardened flux duct. We can make them from a ingot and leadstone or from nugget and leadstone. I'm missing one here. I threw some away, but now I could have kept them and I would have been good. So we can make 2 like this, and is that enough? No, I'm going to need 2 more, am I? Yeah, I need 2 more. So let's just go back down 1 level. Let's make 6 like this, and now we're going to upgrade all of these 6 into these using this technique. Now we can make the last one. Next, hardened thruster. So now we should be able to craft this. And that's a hardened jetpack. Perfect. Well, that's 2nd level done. Let's claim that loot chest and go to the next level. The reinforced jetpack holds 4 million RF and use 200 RF per tick. So now let's make that one. So for this one, we need the reinforced thruster. Okay, so now it becomes complicated because we need redstone energy flux duct. Redstone energy flux duct. Redstone needs some redstone energy flux duct empty. So let's make 6 of these empty. And now we're going to come back here. This is empty now, perfect. And we're going to put these right here, and we're going to put some redstone here to be melted. But this goes super fast now. So every 2 is making 1 set. And that's all done. And now all that we need is 1 bucket of this. So let's grab... Oh no, I need 2 buckets, right? I think I need to make 2, so that's 2 buckets. Well, that's 1 bucket, and pretty soon that's going to be the 2nd bucket. Perfect, and now we should be able to craft this. So now if I come down here, I should be able to make these 2 reinforced thruster. So that's 1, and that's 2. Oh, and I keep my bucket, it just empties it. Now I should be able to craft the whole reinforced jetpack, and that's the tier 3 jetpack. That's now detected. Let's grab that. And finally, the resonant jetpack. The resonant jetpack holds 20 million RF and uses 450 RF per tick. So the jetpacks are faster, better, and they hold you in the air. Like there's a lot. Oh. Okay, so now we need resonant flux duct, which is made from Signalum flux duct and Enderium. And Signalum is made from redstone energy flux duct. So we're going to need a lot more of these. So let's just craft just 2 more sets for now. I think that should end up being enough. We need 2 buckets of redstone because these also need redstone. If you look at them, they do need 1 bucket of destabilized redstone. So I'm going to wait to get those 2 buckets. Then I'm going to put these 12 in that I'm going to have to transform into 3 different levels. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to wait for all of them. 2, 3. They should go fairly fast. And I like having sets of 3s because that's how you craft them. Am I out of redstone already? Wow. How many are left? So it's 200 per, so I need 12. So 12 should make it so that there will be no destabilized redstone left in my machine after everything. So grab all of that. 5 and 6. Perfect. So, oh, that's 14 because I had some left. That sucks, but it is what it is. Let's make the Signalum one. Yeah, really? Loot chest? Nope. And from the Signalum one, which can transfer 16,000 RF per tick, we can now make the Resonant one, which is 25,000 RF per tick. But it's not really why we're making them. We're not going to use them. We just need them to make this. Because if we were to use them for power, I would be using something different. I would be using the stabilized cryo flux duct. And the reason I don't really need to use those is if I come back here, these ultimate, I think they're already more, well, they don't do infinite, but they do more than these redstone energy flux duct. So we're going to claim that. Oh, we do have to craft it first. So now let's craft it. Resonant jetpack, and let's grab that last quest. And I'm going to come right here. I'm going to get rid of a couple of things that I don't want in my inventory. So that should be good. Let's get into my satchel because we're going to put all of these loot chests in here. And I should be able to find some place for some redstone in here. Perfect. This chest is getting really crowded. Okay, so now what's left is all related to the same thing. It wants us to make a flux-infused jet plate, but it's locked because we need some redstone arsenal, which is locked because we need some flux material. So flux material. You can infuse electrum and diamond with destabilized redstone to turn them into their fluxed version. So flux emerald, flux crystal. Let me grab one stack of this, and do I still have enough electrum right here? Hopefully I grabbed enough. 60. You know what? I'm going to make only 30. That's the one I need the most of though. So now I'm going to melt more redstone, and now I can transpose onto diamond to get these flux crystal. And these flux crystal are going to be used to make flux armor plating and other stuff. So let's just wait for this to melt some more. And while we're waiting, you know what? I'm pretty sure we're going to need more electrum. So let's go back down here and grab 2 or 3 stacks of electrum. Hello. We've just been in there like 3 or 4 times in a row, no problem. And now this time it's a bit slow. So let's go back up here. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab 4. Let's go back out. And let's continue this. Hopefully now it's going really fast. So that's one of the part that we wanted. And you know what? Just to unlock the quest, I'm going to remove this and now put some... Huh? How do you get the flux electrum? Fluxed electrum ingots is made... Oh, that one's a bit more complicated. Sorry, guys. Fluid infuser. I don't have that machine. It's from Nuclear Craft, so I can't do that right now. So the only way I have right now is fluxed electrum blend, which is silver and gold, or just electrum grit with some destabilized redstone bucket. Perfect. So let's do that. Let's grab 2 destabilized redstone bucket for now, and we're going to need more than that. So let's just make some electrum grit. And we're going to make ourselves a setup to be able to make some fluxed electrum. So like this, and now we can do 1 bucket like this gives us 2. And another bucket that gives us another 2. And then we can just put these back in here. We're going to need more of that than we're going to need of the diamonds, if I believe. I don't know if with 10 we're going to be okay, but that's a good start. So let's come back right here and put this here and get 2 more. Here and get 2 more. We're definitely going to need some more redstone. So I'm going to go back here and grab a stack of 2 stacks of redstone. Perfect. Right here, let's put another stack, and let's grab this bucket and that bucket. I'm just going to make everything that I can for now, and I'm going to start this cooking with some sand. So I need some sand, which I have in here. And now I can come back to this machine, which is also enhanced. So if I put these 2 together, look at this. This is going so fast. I love these upgraded machines. They make everything go so much easier. Imagine if we had that when I was trying to make, what's it called? When I was trying to make Iridium. It would have been worth doing like that and not wait for the chicken, because it would have been way faster. So grab some more. I just want to make sure that I have enough fluxed electrum so that I can at least build a couple of things. Let's go back up here, put this in here, cook this, and we're going to look at what we can do now. I'm not sure we can do much more, but we're going to try. Put all of this in here. Grab this loot chest, and let's see the next step. Next step, redstone arsenal. Oh, wow. What time is it? Yeah, so we're way past time. I'm going to tag in a small time lapse where I'm going to make a lot more fluxed electrum, because we're going to make all of this, and that's kind of why I was waiting armor-wise. I want to use this armor. So we're going to craft all of this armor and these weapons, and this is going to be our arsenal for when we want to go fighting. I don't know if we're going to use the flux infused pickaxe and infused axe and whatever, because we do have this nice pickaxe and stone mattock, but we might upgrade everything to that. Is there a way of combining them though? I never remember. So if I do this, what can I make? The flux infused battle wrench, flux infused sword, and they can be, oh, they can even be enchanted. So yeah, that's probably going to be how I make my whole armor. And the armor is all made from these fluxed armor plating, and each of these armor plating is basically 4 flux electrum plate that we get from a compactor around a diamond, well, a flux crystal. So I have a lot of things to craft. And what I might end up doing is, I think I'm going to move the energetic infuser right there and move this sequential fabricator, or okay, I just want to try that with you guys quickly. So if I take this out and I take this out, I just want to see if that works as advertised, because that's how we can make things easily, I believe. So I need a sequential fabricator. So let me put the sequential fabricator right here. Let me change the configuration of that so that it outputs on this side. Let's make it so that this is the input. Not sure if this is going to work, but I want to try it quickly. So now if I grab some redstone and I come back here, put redstone in here, I'm going to grab these buckets and I want to empty one. Now if I come here, oh yes, so I get some destabilized redstone. Now let's grab some of that grit. I'm going to put another stack. So technically if I say this and this plus a bucket of this, oh wow, isn't that perfect? Yeah, that is definitely the way I'm going to be doing this. So everything's going to go in here. So this is just going to make itself, make it by itself, no problem. All I need to do is to keep it fed. So as long as I come here and I feed it like this, this is just going to use that bucket and refill it and put it in there and just make more flux electrum blend. So I'm probably going to want to empty that one, and I have a solution for that, I believe. I think I can use the reservoir. Oh wow, this is just marvelous. Look at this. It's going so fast because this is so big that I could take all of the liquid from here and dump it in here. Now it's stuck because it needs more. So what I'm actually going to have to do is I'm going to have to break this right off, and then I'm going to need to just make put a hopper. Let's make it really simple. I don't even know if I have hoppers anywhere. Oh, yeah. I saw one at the last second. So right here. And now I'm going to go and grab 5 stacks of redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? 6. Let's go right here. Put this down. Fill this with redstone. Come here. Fill this with redstone. And let's put this as the input. Haha, voila. This is absolutely great. 2, 3, 4. Going to put another set here. So this is all coming into Electrum Grit. I can just then push in here. And as this gets redstone, it's just going to make more flux electrum blend. And all I need then is to take this and back here, put back the induction smelter, and just let that continue cooking with the sand. Oh, it's pushing to the right here. I was like, where's my stuff going? Right here. So that's a good way of getting material really fast. So I'm going to go in my time-lapse now. In the time-lapse, I'm going to clean my chicken, start the next row of chicken. I just want to get all of the chicken done, and I want to continue transferring them there. And when I come back for the next episode, in the next episode, we're going to make all of this, and we're going to also enchant our armor. We're going to make the flux infused jet plate, even though we don't really need a jet pack. We just want the jet plate. So that should be really quick. And after that, we're just going to do some cleanup. We're basically going to finish the True Blacksmith quest, the Osmiridium and the Oslo glass. And we're going to finish the kitchen one. We also had some upgrades to make in the kitchen, just so that we can get those finished. And was there something else I wanted to do? Let me just go back to the quest book. Well, we're going to be able to get started with Ender Machinery, but that's not going to be in that episode. But once Ender Machinery started, we're going to be able to get into digital storage. So we have our plan, and things are going really well right now. So that's what I'm going to leave you on. Just going to put all of this away. Let's open all of our loot bag before we end the episode. And that's going to be it for tonight. So Tier 1 Chance Pendant, Gluttony Charm, Scarlander. There's never anything good anymore from these, but I'm always hopeful that something great is going to appear. A whole armor set, Sieve upgrade, apiary chest, another set of armor. You know what? I should do this in a more in a proper place right here, so I can go and get rid of these things as they pop up, because I don't really need them. Oh, also these shoes. Let's open the next set. Return Home Charm. Oh, a gargantuan bucket that can be good to store some liquid if we needed to. Gun and gun ammo, some orb. Honestly, literally nothing of interest. So I'm going to let it right here. I'm going to finish right here so you see these nice upgraded machine. And I'm going to go into a quick time lapse to clean up my chicken a little bit and to get things ready for the next episode. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!